Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how to pick the perfect area for you to start serving for your home care agency or home care business. So the first step you need to take is to go to Google, and then you're going to search for the richest county that is closest to you. So I'm in the state of Georgia right now, and there's a county called Gwinnett County, which is within the Atlanta area. So that's the county that I've picked. I'm familiar with the county, I'm comfortable with here, I know the area, and I live here. So it just makes sense for me to start serving just this county alone. I'll tell you this, there's a lot of money that I've seen so far. So I'm doing this first part in the city of Beaufort. It's a beautiful, beautiful city, and there's a lot of money here. I know it's a recession and everything, but I've been driving around. I don't want to waste too much time like showing you the houses and all the wealth that is here. So instead, what I'm going to do for each city, I'm going to take my smartphone, I'm going to search for population of Beaufort, Georgia. So it says the population of Beaufort is 18,273 people. That's a lot of people. In order for you to understand how wealthy this town is, I'm gonna go to Zillow and take a couple of pictures of some of the properties that are here for sale, and just know there are plenty more that are not for sale. So there's plenty of wealth up here. So let me just pan around, because I'm right by the city hall. Let me just pan around so you can kind of see how well off this neighborhood is. Do you see how well off that is? Do you see how much money is here? I know there's plenty of money here because as I was driving up here, there were a bunch of police just parked right next to the road to kind of make sure they keep law and order in this town, because there are plenty of rich people. They don't want any problems here. So to make sure that the police are very happy and the police are well paid, even more well paid than where you live right now. So I know if I start running my Google advertising, those keyword phrases for people in this town that are searching for these services that I'm going to offer them, I know for sure out of those 18,000, I'm going to get a handful of people that need my services. And that's how you should be thinking too. In addition to those keyword phrases that I'm going to buy, I'm also going to buy some TV commercials. I'm going to buy all the ads online targeting to those 18,000 people of this city. I'm going to completely dominate online as far as marketing is concerned with my home care business. And that's how you should be thinking as well. So let's move on to the second town within this county out of the 6 that I've picked. What up, my friends? You didn't get into healthcare to become a slave to paperwork and 12-hour shifts. You got into this to serve and to get rewarded the amount of money that you really deserve. But right now, you're drowning in bills in this crushing cost of living economy and high inflation. Listen, wage slavery is a real thing in this new economy, but that cycle of struggling and falling behind ends today. Introducing the elite home healthcare business, AI automation. We've built a system that lets you automate 99% of all your home care business workflow in just 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours you can automate your entire home care business, guys. Imagine state licensing applications, payroll, client invoicing, accounting, and all admin workflows handled automatically. Automated marketing that finds premium clients on social media and TV while you take afternoon naps. You know, I love taking naps. Every afternoon, I love to take naps nowadays because I have automations running all day long. No more HR department, no manual time tracking, and no agency fees. And here's the best part, guys. You're not doing all this alone. I'm gonna give you 100 days of one-on-one coaching and mentorship in my private members-only group. Stop trading your soul, your time for a paycheck and hustling backwards. You need to stop that right now. We have entered AI revolution. Automate your freedom, take your time back and your life back. Click the link below and join us. Let's build your elite home care future. So I'm city number 2 or town number 2 in Gwinnett County. And I think this is one of my favorite towns in all of Gwinnett. You're gonna see why it's one of my favorite. And I actually used to spend quite a bit of time here with my family. I would bring my kids here because I think out of all the towns in Gwinnett, it's got the coolest park. Let me show you around. This is definitely one of the wealthiest towns here in Gwinnett County. So I'm gonna look up the population of Suwanee right now. And I'm also gonna put pictures of some of the homes that are going for sale here in Suwanee, so you can kind of see how much wealth is here. There's money here, there's plenty of money. And the thing is, you just have to get out of your comfort zone and go look for it. The neighborhood that you live might not be as well off as this one, but it doesn't mean there's no money or opportunity. There's plenty of opportunity out here. You just need to get out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone meaning your neighborhood. As you guys can see, you know, behind me here, people are still having families here. So let me look up Suwanee. Okay, so Suwanee, Georgia population is 22,913. So if I start targeting these 22,000, almost 23,000 people, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a handful that are interested in my business, that are interested in my services. I don't need many out of those 22,000. I just need a handful to believe in me, to believe that I can deliver the best value for their money. And I know I can deliver. What it starts is, it starts with you believing in yourself, you believing that you can do it. Because there's so many times where I've talked to a lot of you guys and you tell me, oh, the people I'm talking to right now, they don't have money. They're busy trying to negotiate down and they're asking for price. Trust me, I'm gonna put the pictures of some of the homes that I got from Zillow so you can see how these people live in mansions. Some of these mansions are probably already paid off or they got crazy mortgages. So to them, it's nothing to pay 15 grand for like a quality of life because they have the space. So if you send your caregivers to these places, as long as those caregivers are the best, and you've demonstrated that those caregivers are the best, they'll pay you. Because 15 grand, 20 grand to these people is small change. It's a lot of money to you and me, but to a lot of these people, it's, you know, it's I. You know what I'm saying? They don't complain. They don't negotiate over 20 grand. That's not what they do over here. And the other thing I like about this neighborhood, what I encourage a lot of you people to do, is you dress sharp. You see, I'm doing my best, you know. This is not the best I can look, by the way. You do your best, and then you start coming to these neighborhoods. You see right behind me now? There's a bunch of restaurants over here, really popular. During the summertime, if you come here during the summertime, this is a well-funded city. It's so well-funded that where I'm standing right now, during the summer, my kids used to party and hang out over there. There's water that comes out of here. You know, kids are always playing over here. And you just see different types of families from all over, you know, this town just coming over here. These are doctors, prominent people, doctors, lawyers. What I'm saying is that you come to a neighborhood like this. There's a Mexican restaurant right there. For you guys who like Mexican restaurant, there's a pizza joint behind me. There's a nice restaurant right across the street called Cellfire. I've never been there before because personally I don't like to drink. I just like to work. I'm addicted to the grind. But here's a strategy for you guys. Come to a neighborhood like this one, out of your comfort zone, and start going to every single one of these restaurants. Even if it means you have a drink in that bar right there across the street, just one drink. Then you come grab some pizza over there. Come grab your Mexican food from a Mexican restaurant over there. Then you're tagging yourself for social media. You take a picture of yourself, then you tag yourself, and you tag the name of these restaurants. Because the people that live in these neighborhoods, the rich people, they will see that post of you promoting your business. That's gonna give you additional visibility in addition to your Google ads, in addition to your TV ads and online ads that you're gonna be running. Essentially, you're completely dominating people's attention because everybody, I promise you, everybody is on their device right now. Everybody's on this thing right now. And you need to be on this thing. You need to be visible on that thing. And tell people you are the best. Or else you won't be getting this money. It'll just be people like me that know how to do this. And we're just gonna eat by ourselves. I'm giving you this information for a reason, because a lot of people are going to lie to your face that it's not possible. They're going to gaslight you to tell you that, oh my God, there's no money. Look at this. Look at that beautiful family right there. You don't think they know somebody, a granny who needs service? Come on, man. You know they do, okay? All right, I'm off to the next town. Let me tell you a cool story about this town called Jones Creek. I used to drive for Lyft and Uber years ago, you know, just to make a little bit of cash. You know, times were tough back then. There was this couple that I picked up right in this place, right? There are a bunch of restaurants behind me, like really, really cool restaurants. So I picked up a couple from here. And they were going to their house, pretty close, still within Jones Creek. And the house they lived in is a gated community. The only way to get in is if you tell security, and if security at the gate knows who you are, you can't just get in. You know, even when you're coming to pick up somebody, you need to notify security at the gate and tell them you're coming to pick up somebody and you're an Uber driver. There are people who got that kind of money. So as I was dropping off this couple after picking them up over here, I just started a conversation with them. And then they told me they live close to Future, the rapper. Future has a house in there. Rich people will tell you some stuff that make you feel some type of way. I'm telling you right now. They'll give you information without you even asking for it, let you know how much money they got. It's crazy. And I know for a fact that couple could definitely afford my services. So if I start charging them, let's say $20,000 or $15,000 a month to take care of somebody elderly in their mansion, I know they'll be able to pay for it because they have the kind of money. All I'm saying is that there's still money out here. Even though you don't feel like you're well paid, you're a nurse, you're an RN, you're a caregiver, you're not well paid, there's plenty of money out here. The population of Jones Creek, I believe it's about 80,000 something. I don't need everybody here. I don't need all 80,000. I need a couple, just a handful. Like the couple that I picked up with Uber years ago. I need a couple like that just to believe in me and pay me what I'm worth. Same thing for you guys. Pick a city, a little town like this one. It's not a big population, and just start running your ads. I know for sure, if I start running my ads, my TV ads, my Google ads in this town, I know somebody's gonna call me because I'm gonna let them know I'm the best because I hired the best caregiver in the city. Before I leave Jones Creek, let me show you this little complex, what it looks like. And this is where the rich people hang out, by the way. See all that? There's a whole bunch of cool restaurants over here. So instead of these rich people going downtown and dealing with all these headaches, they just come to their local neighborhood like this one. They support each other. A lot of business owners here actually live in this neighborhood, so they all support each other. So that rich couple that lives next to Future was hanging out in one of these restaurants. I forgot, it was years ago. Was hanging out in one of these restaurants. They got drunk and they called an Uber, and I just happened to be that guy. That's when I knew, oh my goodness, there's money over there in Jones Creek. So it's a no-brainer for me to start looking for money here to myself. There's too much of it. All right, I gotta head to the next town. Okay, so I'm at city number 3 in Gwinnett called Duluth. This is probably my second favorite city after Suwanee. They have a lot of cool activities for families. So during New Year's Eve, they host fireworks events right here where this entire place, let me show you around. Where this entire place is jam-packed with nothing but families. So the population here, let me look up at the population. They have a population of 32,350. So let's say 32,000 people. I just need probably one. I need probably one client out of this neighborhood. I don't need everybody. So I know if I target my ads, my Google search ads that are people searching for home care services that I have to offer, I'm going to get good people in this neighborhood. Because when you look behind me, just look around. There are kids everywhere. So I'm going to put a couple of pictures of some of the homes that are for sale in this town so you can kind of see how much wealth is here. You can always tell the amount of wealth in a neighborhood when you see they have an entire department for festivals. That's the same department that organizes the fireworks events. They have events all the time. The other strategy you could do is you could track some of the events that a city like this one throws every single year, because on their website, I bet you if you go to a website, I'm going to do the same thing, you can track some of these events. So they'll probably have 10 events planned out for the summer. Make sure you're at those events and you're tagging yourself on social media and you're doing a shout out that you are a home care agency owner that is delivering services to Duluth, and you're the best. I promise you, when people are on social media, because everybody's on their phone nowadays, everybody's on this thing. So when people are browsing their devices, maybe they're on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, they're gonna see your post tagged to some of these events. Not all 32,000 people are gonna see it, obviously, but I know a handful of people are gonna see it. What Instagram does, a platform like Instagram does, is when you tag a place like this, it'll start promoting your post to people that live here. So you're getting a lot of reach beyond those Google search ads that I can help you with, by the way, and also beyond the online ads that I can also help you with. So this is definitely my second favorite town, for sure. It's very safe, and there's so many cool restaurants all over this neighborhood. Like over there on this side, there are a bunch of cool restaurants, cafes. So go to these places. Instead of hanging out in your neighborhood, come to a place like this one and just hang out. And tag these places on social media. Maybe you come for coffee, maybe you come for brunch. Then you tag them and say, hey, I'm the best. You do a shout out for your brand. I'm gonna head out to the next town. We're in the city of Peachtree Corners now. I've been starting to hang out in this place quite a bit. And I have to say, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan now. So let's check out the population of Peachtree Corners. It says here, they have a population of 42,136. Again, I don't need everybody. I just need a handful of people to see the services that I have to offer online and believe in me and say, okay, I want to work with this guy. I'll give this guy a shot. Out of 42,000, are you telling me I can't get somebody? Let me show you around. Every neighborhood that I've visited so far has a lot of cool restaurants, a lot of really nice steakhouses, cafes. There's so much networking you can do here. And out of 42,000, you're telling me I can't get one? Of course I can. Same thing for you. If you copy the strategy, I promise you, it'll work. Because everybody's on their mobile devices right now. Everybody's at home on this, scrolling all over TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, browsing their favorite sites. What's so cool about technology now is that you can start to run TV ads. If you reach out for my help, I can show you how to do that. You can start running TV ads. So you can completely dominate a small town like this one with 42,000 people. Again, you don't need everybody, but you just need to completely dominate. And it's very easy. And it's not going to cost you thousands of dollars to completely dominate a population of 42,000 people. Maybe out of 42,000 of those, only 4,000 or 5,000 of those are the people that you want to reach. Are you telling me out of 5,000 people you can't get one to say yes? Of course you can. Because you're the best. That's what you're watching this channel. You're not average. You're the best. And these people are looking for the best, not for average. I gotta head out to the last town on my list. Again, you don't have to do 6 towns like I'm doing. I'm just picking these 6 towns because I'm familiar with them. But you can pick maybe your top 3. Okay guys, so I'm now in the last town that's called Norcross. So the population of Norcross says here, population of Norcross is 18,043 people. Let me show you around real quick. See, the thing I like about Norcross is it's a very classic Georgia neighborhood. It's very beautiful. So I know if I start running my ads in a neighborhood like this, targeting these people that live in these mansions. I don't need everybody. I don't need all 18,000. I just need a handful of these 18,000 people to see my ads when they're searching for the services that I have to offer. The other reason why I stopped in this neighborhood, let me show you. Just a few meters away from these houses that you just saw, there's a beautiful church. I'm willing to bet a lot of people that live in this complex behind me here, they go to this church. And also they have a beautiful park. I won't have time to show it, but actually half a mile away from this church, there's a beautiful park, and it's well funded too. You can always tell a town has a lot of people with a lot of money when you go to their parks and they're well funded. They got everything, everything works. And you know what else they have at those parks? They have police. Police is right there. They have at least 2 cops parked there all the time. While a lot of people are complaining there's no money, they're going broke, whatever, there's money here. These people got the money. In addition to the strategy that I told you guys about, where you're going to cafes and restaurants and taking pictures for the gram and tagging yourself in those places, you can come to places like this, start attending services in a church like this one. Now, I know not everybody is a Christian. I understand that. So maybe if you're a Muslim, look for a place of prayer. Maybe they have a mosque. If you're Jewish, maybe they have a synagogue. Start going there, and you're going to start to network with a lot of people who live in the neighborhood. And as soon as they see a new face, this always happens. If you go to a place like this one, this new church, you know how they do, right? They'll start the introductions, you know, they'll say who are the new people, and then some of these cool churches, they'll even say, tell us what you do. They get nosy, right? They start getting nosy. They try and figure out what it is that you do. Then you open up and you tell them, I'm running my own home care business. And they'll tell you, oh, I know Sally down the block who lives right here and needs these services. Because now you become part of the community. I hope you guys got some value from this video. I've been putting in the work for you guys, and I'll continue to put in the work for you guys. If you're interested in starting to run these online ads targeting neighborhoods like these ones that I've shown you, then schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule time. Remember, everybody's on their phone right now. If they're not on their phone, what are they doing? They're watching TV while they're getting on their phone. What if they could see your ads on the phone and on TV all at the same time in this neighborhood? Completely dominate. I can help you with that. Schedule time. Let's talk about it. I'll talk to you soon.